Welcome to The Linked. I'm your host, Chris Cashin, and today, Hoake covers more dating advice. Can't wait to try this one.
Hey, how y'all doing? Welcome to another episode of Hoake's Corner. I'm Hoake, and this is my corner. Now, before we get into the main subject of today's episode, I just wanted to say I have a bone to pick with the NFL organization. See, the regular season's now at an end, and I don't feel like I have to bite my tongue anymore. It's about the way the organization handled a certain situation with a player whose initials are AP. Now, y'all all know who I'm talking about. Arlen Pusser, the best by-God punter this town ever created. And the problem is, well, even though he had an immense amount of talent, he wasn't much to look at, I'm gonna admit it. He had a club foot and a hump, and his left eye didn't always stay in. But I believe that actually helped. His deformities helped him in some way. For example, the elephantitis he had in his left leg combined with the clubfoot probably helped him when he was going through with the kicking process. And he's multi-talented. He can act, unlike a certain Green Bay quarterback. He played both the Hunchback of Notre Dame and the Phantom of the Opera in his high school's mishmash production called The Hunchback of the Opera. My problem is the NFL chose not to let him enter the draft. Hell, they wouldn't even let him be seen by most of the teams except for Tampa Bay, but a man's gotta have standards. So NFL, you missed the boat. Now, on today's episode, I would like to address another dating issue. You see, this show is on a network, Third Mind Films, a network that's lucky enough to have Hoake's Corner, but apparently they feel the need to have a couple of other shows as well, one of which is called The Diva and the Princess. Now, I watched this show before, and the last episode I saw, these two gals were going on and on about men buying them drinks in bars. I mean, I really couldn't make most of it out. It's two women talking. It's like just having two naggy police sirens that are malfunctioning in both sides of your ears. But what I was able to glean from the episode was something along the lines of blah, blah, blah drinks, blah, blah, blah men buy, blah, blah, blah don't expect nothing in return. Now, I'm here to tell you that the modern woman is getting the whole dating communication between men and women wrong. And that's the problem. That's why relationships fail. See, when a man buys you a drink in a bar, he is expecting something in return. And when you say yes, well, that just tells him you're going to reciprocate. And if you don't, well, that just makes the poor fella realize how cruel and heartless ladies can be, and his next girlfriend's going to arrive in a box with a pump. So I have decided to write down some dialogue and act out a scene showing all you ladies out there what it really means when a man buys you a drink. Now, to do this, I've enlisted the help of a couple of friends. First of all, we normally do these in one shot because I'm my own cameraman as well, but I brought my cousin Maynard to help for movement purposes or editing purposes, and he's behind the camera right now. Probably won't hear much from him because he had his tongue surgically removed after he tried that whole sticking it to a pole in the dead of winter thing, and nobody realized he was gone for about 2 days. Isn't that right, Maynard? Now, my other friend that's going to be enlisted to help here is my good friend Perry. He's going to be playing the lady in the scenario of this dialogue that I've written, and I am going to be playing the man. So Perry, come on out here.
I don't want to do this.
My friend Perry, ladies and gentlemen.
Hoake, I feel embarrassed.
My friend Perry, everybody, let's give him a hand.
Hoake, I really do not.
Perry said you wanted to be on the show, now you're on the show. Get your ass in here. My friend Perry, ladies and gentlemen. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to read a typical exchange in a bar, and then we'll read what it really means. So, ladies, pay attention. Why, hello there, you fine-looking filly. May I buy you a drink?
Why, yes, you may. That's very gentlemanly of you.
See? Now, that's what you normally hear. But here is what that is really communicating. Hello, you fine-looking filly. May I buy you a drink?
Why, yes, I will go home with you.
You see? It's that simple. Now, that's what's being communicated. And if you don't follow those rules, ladies, then male-female relationships completely crumble. And it stretches to other things. See, let's just say the next morning when you're at her place or your place or wherever the two of y'all end up. Oh boy, I'm late for work. I should go. You can see yourself out.
Okay, call me.
Okay, now here is what that is really communicating. Oh boy, I am late for work. I should go. You can see yourself out.
I understand that you are a man of complexity, and that night of passion we shared was a gift from you to me that in no way binds us together past that beautiful moment. I will not call you, text you, or in any way insert myself into your life unless I need another night of the good stuff you laid on me and nothing more. Furthermore, I realize that you are too much man to be tied down to one woman, and should I see you with another woman, I will give her a knowing nod and a wink, and possibly be ready to join the two of you should the opportunity arise. I will leave quietly after you are gone and will perhaps straighten up your apartment first.
See, now that we all know what that really means, we can go back to normal relationships. Ladies, you take that information out there and make the world a better place. Well, that's about all the time we got for today.
I don't know, that seems pretty misogynistic.
Well, that's about all the time we got for today, so until next time...
You listening to me?
I'll just tell you what my daddy told me.
Look at me when I'm talking to you.
I will just tell you what my daddy always told me.
We never talk anymore.
I'll just tell you what my daddy told me, boy, get on out of her.
I feel used.
Thanks so much, Hoake. And Perry. You know, she's a looker, though she might want to shave just a little bit. Be sure to subscribe to us, follow us on Facebook and Twitter. You can also follow me, Chris Cashin, and we'll see you next week.
How do you be a woman?
Welcome to Linked, the show that connects, me.